Serena Williams is one of the most influential and important athletes of this generation, and she has recently retired after a long career. Now that she is retired from tennis, fans are looking back at her long career for her better moments. So stay tuned to today's video as we discuss all of her 23 Grand Slam singles championship winning points. Number 23. Serena Williams won her first Grand Slam match of her career at age 16 during the 1998 Australian Open. She beat number 6 Irina Spirlia 6-7, 6-3, 6-1, but then she lost in the second round to her older sister Venus. Number 22. She then won her first Grand Slam title at the age of 17 after beating Martina Hingis. This was in an Open final on September 11, 1999, making her the first black woman to win a major tennis tournament since Althea Gibson in 1958. Just the next day, both Serena and Venus defeated Chandra Rubin and Sandrine Tested in a doubles final for the first of their 14 women's doubles Grand Slam trophies as a pair. Number 21. In her second Grand Slam win, she beat her sister Venus in the final round of the 2002 French Open. This was the first time in 11 Grand Slam matches between the two sisters in their professional era that Serena had won. This was obviously surprising as she was the younger of the two. Number 20. Serena beat her sister once again in an all-in-the-family final at a major tournament. At the time, Venus was the two-time defending champion at Wimbledon in 2002. In the finals, the two were up against each other, but of course, as we'll see later on, the younger girl always wins. Number 19. Her third consecutive All-Williams major final gave her her third consecutive title. This was another victory over her sister Venus in the 2002 US Open final. Number 18. Wrapping up a so-called Serena Slam, 4 major titles in a row, Serena beat Venus yet again in the 2003 Australian Open final. The score was 7-6, 4, 3-6, 6-4. That made Serena the 5th woman to hold all 4 Grand Slam titles at once, adding to the titles she won in 2002 at the French Open, Wimbledon, and US Open. Number 17. Serena successfully defended her Wimbledon title in 2003, defeating her sister 4-6, 6-4, 6-2. Venus was bothered by a strained abdominal muscle. Number 16. After missing time because of surgery on her left knee, Williams came back to beat Lindsay Davenport 2-6, 6-3, 6-0 in the 2005 Australian Open final. Number 15. Again, returning after being sidelined for a stretch because of her knee, Williams overwhelmed Maria Sharapova 6-1, 6-2 in the 2007 Australian Open final. Williams was ranked just 81st after missing much of the previous season and became only the second unseeded woman in the professional era to win the Australian Open. Number 14. Williams won her third US Open title by getting past Jelena Jankovic 6-4, 7-5 in the 2008 final. Number 13. A 6-0, 6-3 defeat of Dinara Safina gave Williams her fourth Australian Open trophy in 2009. Number 12. Serena beat Venus 7-6, 3, 6-2 in the 2009 singles final at the All England Club for her third Wimbledon title, each title match coming against her sister, and then they went back out on court and teamed up to win the doubles trophy too. Number 11. A 6-4, 3-6, 6-2 victory over Justine Henin in the 2010 final gave Williams her 5th Australian Open championship. Stay tuned for the final 10 on this list. Number 10. In her 13th Grand Slam, Serena Williams defeated Vera Zvonareva 6-3, 6-2 during the 2010 Wimbledon final. This was her 4th title from the All England Club. What a milestone to have at such a young age. She really is fantastic. Number 9. After her 2010 win, Serena Williams went on a 2-year drought, but in 2012, she stopped this by winning a Grand Slam at Wimbledon 2012. This win was against Agnieszka Radwańska in the finals of the tournament. This was an awesome win and probably one of her best. Number 8. Being just 2 points from defeat, Serena Williams turned things around and took over the last 4 games to beat out Victoria Azarenka for the US Open title in 2012, just months after her win at Wimbledon. This was her fault at Flushing Meadows and was actually the first 3 sets in US Open history since 1995 in the women's finals. Number 7. After just over a decade since her first title there, and after a year from her early exit at Roland Garros, Serena Williams won the French Open in 2013 by beating the defending champion Sharapova 6-4, 6-4 in the finals of the tournament. This is one of her best comebacks yet, and just shows that even after a while away and a near loss, Serena Williams could pull her career back. Number 6. For her 17th Grand Slam, Serena Williams actually beat Azarenka once again, but this time in New York. This was a 3-set final that collected her 5th US Open title. This was back in 2013, just under a decade ago, and it shows how much she's changed over the time. Looking back at the footage of this match shows how phenomenal she was and is news today. Number 5. For her 18th win, Serena Williams went insane and never even dropped more than 3 games in a set during U.S. Open Championships in 2014. She beat Caroline Wozniacki during the finals, Chris Everett and Martina Navratilova throughout, and even carried the event for many people. This was her 3rd straight title and 6th overall at the Flushing Meadows. What a performance from her. This could be one of her best events if we were ranking those in this video. Number 4. Here, Serena Williams destroyed Sharapova in the Australian Open finals of 2015. This increased her overall title win and matched at Melbourne Park to 6-0. What a phenomenal performance from her. Number 3. This near-last performance actually stretched her winning streak to 28 matches, which also completed her 2nd Serena Slam in a row. Here, she defeated Garbine Muguruza in the Wimbledon finals of 2015. Number 2. Her penultimate Grand Slam broke so many records. This was one of the biggest record-breaking moments of her professional career and the overall tennis professional era that started in 1968. She collected her 22nd Grand Slam win in 2016 by defeating Angelique Kerber in the Wimbledon finals. Of course, she also took home her 7th Wimbledon winning trophy. Number 1. Finally, her last Grand Slam win surpassed previous records set by Graf. At the 2017 Australian Open, she won against her sister Venus in the finals. Though this was record-breaking at the time, another person has since broken her 23 record with a 24th, this being Margaret Court. Serena Williams' career took a back seat after this event after she was pregnant during it. Afterward, she took time away for her family and her newborn. Her daughter Olympia was born later that year. Sadly, she dealt with some personal and health problems after the birth, making her leave the sport for over a year. She returned in the French Open of 2018. Ever since then, she has done pretty poorly and was a runner-up many times. In 2022, she announced her retirement from professional tennis and that she will focus more on her other outings. Serena Williams is easily the most influential tennis star of all time, and especially for women. She is just phenomenal and has had a fantastic career. Serena Williams is one of the greatest athletes of all time and a 23-time Grand Slam singles champion, as we have covered in today's video. Now that she is retiring, she will be remembered as a phenomenal tennis player and, most importantly, one of the biggest advocates for women in this generation. The way she has changed the sport of tennis is indescribable, as she has completely morphed with the women's side of this sport. Despite her last few years in the industry being pretty relaxed and off the court, it seems that she has decided to move on and head into other ventures. Though she is leaving tennis, she won't be leaving the industry behind, as she has multiple companies involved with tennis. She said she will also try to expand her family and that she wants another kid with her current husband. Over the course of her career that spans nearly 3 decades, she has changed the sport forever and completely changed perception of women in all athletics. She has advocated for women's rights in this sport and has even changed issues around pregnancy. She's the perfect role model for any women trying to get into sports or in general, as she is powerful and strong. What do you think about everything we have spoken today and Serena Williams' 23 championship winning points? Please let us know down in the comment section below, and also tell us your thoughts on Serena Williams as a role model. And that's the end of today's video. Hopefully you enjoyed this latest video. If you did, would you please let us know down in the comment section below? It would be very helpful. Make sure to like the video, comment down below, and of course subscribe to the channel with the notification bell rung. Thank you for watching today's video. Bye!